have the first experiment of the optical bench, which is UV method. That means the object and the image distance method. Okay, in this what we perform is we perform the no parallax method. That means the parallax should not be there in this method. Now, but before we start with that, what we will do is we will bring this object needle and the image needle close to each other so that we can check the level. You have a scale. By placing the scale, what we can do here is we can place it and we can check the level of the object pin and the image pin. They should be at the same level, so that will help you in removing the parallax even better way. So that is the first thing. Once you come up with the once your level is through, level is set, and after that this is the second step. Okay, now come to the third step. We have the object pin. Okay, what you have to do is you have to adjust the object pin at 0 level on the optical bench. Okay, and throughout the experiment you should not move this object pin, and for that we have a screw so that you can tighten the screw and it should not move throughout the experiment. So once this object pin is fixed at 0 marks on the optical bench, now you take a lens. Okay, what you have to do with the lens is you have to place it on the lens stand, but before that what you have to do is we have to find the rough focal length of this lens. Now, in order to check the rough focal length, you need a stand on which you can place the lens. Okay, and you need a screen. Okay, you have to adjust this lens and the till you will get a sharp image of the object on the screen. Once you get that, take a scale, measure the reading. That will give you the rough focal length of this lens from the screen. Calculate the rough focal length. Let's place this lens into your optical bench, fit it properly so that it will not move throughout the experiment. Once it is placed, now what you have to do is in your question paper they will give you the U value. That means you have to set the U value according to the question paper. Suppose if it is 30 centimeter, so from the object you will place the length at 30 centimeter. You will move it and you will place it at 30 centimeter. Once you place it at 30 centimeter, then that's your object distance, which is U from the object to the lens. Object to the lens, that is the U value. That is the most important step you are going through. Okay, now we'll move to the next step in which we remove the parallax. Now, you get a position where there is no parallax. That means when you move your head, so your image and the object pin should move together. So this is the point where you can say that the parallax is being removed. Okay, examiner will going to check this first when you ask for the reading check. Okay, it should be exactly tip to tip match. So if it is exactly tip to tip match, so that's a perfect parallax being removed. The distance between the image pin and the lens will give you the image distance, that is V. And you have already calculated the distance between the object pin and the lens, which is your UV calculation. Now you have to perform the same experiment by increasing the distance, or as per the question paper you have to change the distance from 30 centimeter to maybe 40, then 50, then 60, and every time when you change this lens you have to change and adjust this image pin in such a way that there should be no parallax, and after the parallax removal note down the image distance. So this is all about UV method, or it is called as no parallax method. In this method we determine the focal length of the lens through rough calculation first, and then we'll same calculation we do it with the experimental method, and they both should match. If it's 10 centimeter or 15 centimeter, so it should match in both the method, rough as well as the experimental method. Thank you.